following D&D campaign is rated TV-MA LSVEP. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, extreme nerdiness, and proper naughty behavior. It is intended only for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wow.
Happy
Nice.
Sunday!
Yay!
Happy Sunday!
We made it! All right. We were off for a week, but we're back, and I'm sure all the energy is pent up. So it's going to be a fun night, right, guys?
Oh, it's pent up, all right.
Chill out, Steph. Minute 0.
Steph has a
Live
2-week
for 10
pent up.
seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, man. All right. Well, let's start with our rolls. I think they might be.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No kidding. 17.
If we didn't play tonight, I was going to take some psychic damage, so I'm glad we're making this happen.
Wow. Wow.
I've got you,
17.
Derik. I've got you, Stephen. Yeah.
17 for Illiana.
It's only
Got
17 for Linek. Yay.
Oh God, get out of here.
Wait,
Yeah, we'll-
what'd you get?
14.
It's a synergy.
14?
Yes.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh!
9.
Perfect.
Oh.
Well, the number was 7. I rolled a 7, so Emilio gets it.
Wow.
Fools, it's all yours.
All right.
Don't forget about it.
I shan't.
I was surprised someone remembered it last week. TVMA recap. Recap's next. All right, Dan.
Whew, all right. Oh, nice to see you all again. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, let me see if I can catch you up on all of our adventuring and such. Well, here we are on this fine ship, the Andromeda. Quite the crew here. Many fine folks, folks that are willing to do the right thing despite the potential cost. We'll get back to them in just a wee bit, though. First, let's talk about that weird business with Elxaris in the book. She tried to give it back to me, but when we said it would be dangerous to be outside of her haversack, she got really weird about it. Saying things like, "Well, I trade, you just remember that." Jules and I were very concerned. I can safely say that neither Jules or I were taking a liking to the way she was saying that. She's just been through so much lately, and I just don't want anything to happen to her. On a brighter note, we all got together and spoke with the crew at last. We gave a rousing speech about joining our efforts to great success. Speaking of great success, Illiana and I shared a wonderful evening together. It felt right. It felt wonderful. Though I'm still left wondering about some of the physics of a few of the things she did. But, she's always impressive. And beautiful. And funny with her dry wit. That's right. So, we made it to Red Bones Bay. We docked late in the evening, and we made our way to to where the Seawolf himself resides. Then we had to wait at least 30 minutes before he made his grand appearance. Sharp gentleman, a piercing set of blue eyes, and dressed in some fine piratey clothing. Introduced by the title of Seawolf and the name of Caris Costrana. Now, wait, I know that name, that last name. That's Alex's last name. I'll have to tease her about that later. But then the damnedest thing happened. He gave us all a once-over and stopped his gaze at Alex. And he called her Brienne. He bloody knows her. Are they bloody related after all? Oh, well, I'm glad you're all here to see this. Let's give a look-see and just find out how much trouble we can get into tonight.
Did it. All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as promised 2 weeks ago, I'm going to rewind just a little bit so that, we wanted to end at a good spot, but you didn't really get to take in the city itself. So, as you approached, you saw the silhouettes of 12 ships, so much more than you had anticipated when you came in. Everyone broke off. You currently have Lashana polymorphed as a bat in one of... I just almost called you by your tag. Amelia. Jules's bag. I don't know why. In Jules's bag, we have Sally and Clifton, Sagorn, and Lori all on the Rory's telepathic bond that Lashana cast on all of you, so you can all telepathically speak to them. And they're the ones that are heading out into the city, sort of splitting off and doing a little bit of recon while you head up to the Seawolf. I know, Lennox, you said you wanted to soak in all of the info. Could you be a little bit more specific? What exactly are you looking for as you leave the docks and head in through the small city itself?
Mostly trying to gauge the number, like how many people there are and where they are. If anyone's standing out, like we're pirate guards or baddies or something, just trying to catalog numbers, basically.
Okay. All right. Will you please make an investigation check for me, please?
Ooh, 25.
25. Yeah. Without a doubt, that's pretty. You can definitely do that. So, it's about. You guys said you wanted to arrive around 9-ish. So let me think. Numbers. You can tell that there are several taverns along your way. There are like 2 or 3 of them that looked relatively packed, just from the sounds that are coming from them. There are a handful of people in the street, probably like as you pass this like main thoroughfare. You pass probably like 10, 12 people that are just milling around, going from place to place. But the taverns themselves look pretty packed, and you don't, you kind of like look down the side streets. They don't look too busy. It looks like this is probably the buzzing place. And I will say that Jules, you did ask Clifton where that brothel was on the map. So I will say that as you pass that road, you can like look down the road and see that there are some people gathered, sort of like going into the place that is one of the known brothels. Yeah. So it seems. Numbers without going into the taverns themselves is going to be hard, but you know that there are a handful of people that seem to be milling about from like one tavern to another.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything, observe anything, say anything before you actually head up to where the Seawolf was?
So of the boats we counted a lot more than we thought there would be, right? Just to clarify.
Correct. And
there's like 12 out of 14 or something like that.
There are 12, not including the Andromeda, which was renamed to the Cruel Manta to make it look like it's a pirate ship as it came in. There were 12 ships that were at the docks. Now, you saw the silhouettes of them, so you sent Thally and Clifton out to investigate the ships because they'd be the ones to know how to rig them to explode or whatever it is, since they're the gunners. So they might be able to give you a little bit more insight about what is going on at the docks after they've had a little bit of time to look.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just use the telepathic bond to Clifton, and I'll tell him just like, take a peek in the ships before you, if you can, plant any explosives.
Okay, you got it. Okay. All right. What else, you guys?
Don't have anything special.
All right. Perfect. All right, so you guys made your way up to the compound where the Seawolf was staying. You were led into what looked like a study or a receiving room. Lashana did have to recast polymorph on herself, so she's now a bat again in the space. And then, of course, the Seawolf came in and recognized Brienne. Actually, I could turn down my music since it's on. So as he comes in, as a reminder, Elxaris, you find this gentleman familiar, and he did just call you by your real name, but you have no memory of who he is.
So sad.
And he turns to you, Brienne?
Brian? I'm gonna look at Blenik and Derik.
Shut your mouth.
What?
She. He's
Wait,
gonna-
who's standing next to her?
Yeah, Derik,
Oh.
right?
Is it me?
Ask
And
me
then
Derik.
I turn around, I'm like, is my name actually Brian? I'm really confused.
I'm gonna telepathically, in shock, be like, "Oh, they have the same last name."
So Alex is stone cold, like very confused, and will pause for a good it seems like forever, but a good 10-20 seconds, and then where did you hear that name? That's a weird name.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just looked familiar. My apologies.
Wait, what the fuck? No, wait, time out. Let's circle back. Who's Brian?
No,
And
Brian.
what's going on here?
I think he said Brian.
Who's Brienne?
Bryn.
Friend.
Bryn?
Bryn.
That's what I said.
Did Elxaris correct me when I said that?
No.
Oh.
Or is that
Correct-
Tasha correcting me?
Tasha's correcting Emilio.
Okay. Okay. And it's very obvious that he's talking to Elxaris, right?
Yes, very obvious.
Elxaris, what is he talking about?
I have no idea. That's such a weird name. Wow, okay.
Can you roll a deception check, please? I'm not even gonna lie about what it is.
They have the same last
I'm
name,
waiting.
Elxaris.
Yeah.
Also,
That's
a
a
10-second pause is like eternity.
It
That's
is
so
eternity.
long.
Yeah.
She rolled a really good 12.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a high number.
I'm waiting for him to be like,
Oh, God.
Elxaris was the dog's name.
If we had a dog.
Or the servant's name.
Shut up. No, it's Taro.
Okay. All right. Well, I got what I needed in that roll. I'm so sorry about the confusion. So, what can I help all of you with?
Yeah, who's Bren?
Hey,
Someone I knew a long time ago.
Elxaris, who's Bren?
Maybe this is not the right time to discuss.
We have
names.
traveled great
Agreed.
distances to find out the meaning of Bryn.
I'm so sorry for the confusion, madam.
It's
My
cool.
apologies.
I mean, it's strange that you both have the same last name, though. I feel like
Yeah,
you're
that's
not
a
really
little weird.
fooling
That
anyone.
is.
You have the same last name.
Right? Well, you were
Right.
just introduced, right?
Your,
And
Elxaris, your last name is Wolf?
I don't know if being bad at lying is hereditary, but I don't trust either of you right now.
Victoria is having a hard time keeping it together. He's from that role legitimately confused about what's going on.
Okay.
And I have no way. I'm more scared that someone knows of her name because she doesn't know who this is.
Derik mutters.
Well, now
Elxaris
5
Wolf.
people know who your name is.
Sorry, Wolf.
Awesome. Right. Well, right. Well, as we said, we're here to buy another slave, much like our current one here, and I'll nod over to Derik. Looking to peruse stock and perhaps pick up a few others. But we were told to come see you first. So here we are, of course. Thank you for having us.
Right. And he'll kind of look over at his servant who has a hold of your papers right now and kind of nods and says, "All right. Anything in particular you want to say or give to me before you do this?"
Elxaris.
Mentally, Illiana's going to say to everyone, remember the paper said that we need to pay tribute?
That's you,
Yeah.
Elxaris.
She has the gold, doesn't she?
She has all the fancy things. Give him something fancy.
Yeah, we have 5,000 gold, and
Yeah, we collected the gold, and didn't we have trinkets that we all put in, or no? Was it just the gold?
Just the gold.
Just the gold
okay.
and anything that you have that you thought might be excellent for this.
I will turn to Mr. Seawolf
Mhm.
and pull out from my haversack a large pouch with the rest of the gold, and just like, here you go. I think this is for you.
I'll kind of look at it and look at his servant, and his servant will come over to grab it and
Yes.
hold it. And then he goes up and whispers in his ear, I'm not the party that you have contract with. I'm simply the one that runs the islands and the seas. This isn't for me. And the servant will like push the money back. You're supposed to give that money to the people that you're buying the slave from. You're not buying it from him.
Right, wasn't there something fancy I had, Alex?
I'm realizing why I did so poorly in business law.
Oh,
show me your birth certificate. I don't know.
no! I have my ring. From an
Is the
imaginary-
Seawolf's face obscured? Like, does he have a hat on, or?
No hat. His hair is just like pulled back. He's got these like sparkling blue eyes. He's fairly good looking.
With the weird interaction, Derik would be sort of like inspecting him. Would he like see any obvious? He wouldn't be looking for the resemblance, but if it were to, would it pop out to him?
Okay. Make a. I'm going to say either make a perception check or an insight check, and that will change the information that you get.
Perception 21.
Okay, perception. Got it. I'm going to quickly message you on Skim.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Is Discord better?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Looking around the room, the Victoria, is it fancy in here? Like, is there a lot of are there any like I'm trying to get a feel for the Seawolf style of living to see what would be like a good thing to like
It's
what he might expect us to give.
I see. Yeah, it looks like a well curated selection of items from people's travels. It's very like it's eclectic, like rich rugs, nice furniture, but it doesn't look the way that like royalty would style their home.
Sure.
It's more of like a random collection of really nice things, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, hey, it's my first time here. I don't know what the etiquette is. Are you looking for something specific?
No, nothing in specific. Simply just a token of your appreciation for passage through my lands and seas.
I'm gonna look at Elxaris.
Me too. I'll double look back at Elxaris.
How many do I have?
It doesn't have to be an item, a favor, something, but
No, I don't like going people favors.
She'll fumble through her bag and pull out this very intricate, finely crafted signet ring that she's had.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character. It's from an imaginary duke. That's because that's what's in my notes. But it's still very flashy. And she'll take it out, and as well as one of her, because she has like 3 daggers on her, she'll take one of them, not the hex weapon, but one of them, and put the ring over the hilt because it's big enough, and then pass it on that way. Would this suffice, or do you want more?
I'll walk up and take the dagger from your hand and slip the ring off and take a look at it. If this is what you feel is appropriate, then yes, thank you.
I mean, I also have a rapier if you're into weapons. Like,
Thank you. Anything else before I leave you to your business?
Illiana will mentally message everyone. I could paint his portrait. I have some watercolor. You think you'd be into that?
Just give him a finger painting.
oh. Wait, he kept both items, right, Vic?
He did. Yeah.
Okay.
Just our sincerest thanks for allowing us here, and we'll just setting up this place and allowing us to use these services here. Well,
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Do you like books?
It depends on the book.
She's gonna start rummaging through her bag.
nice.
All right.
I too use that line to be with the person I'm
You
dating.
like books? I got a 22, but I totally understand if that's on pause for Illiana's.
Okay,
I'm
no,
so
she
curious.
said it right after you said that, so 22. Okay, let me... He just sort of nods at you. You know.
She will pull out this paperback novel. It's in pretty good condition, but called Bloodbound.
Okay.
Has two people embracing on the front. She'll hand it over to him. This one's pretty good. If that's something you're interested in,
We'll take it and take a look at it and like flip it over to the back and like thumb through it a second. And you'll see like a little smirk across his face.
you'll enjoy it. Just complimentary.
Thank you. What did you say your name was again? I'm sorry, dear.
Illiana.
Illiana.
Yes.
Thank you, Illiana.
You're
And
welcome.
he'll kind of give you a nod and a little wink. And you'll see him kind of flip it around and like put it back, tuck it in the back part of his pants.
Elxaris has one more thing to give him. Because I just... she'll pull out the rapier that apparently she's had forever. And pass it over. Be like, this has been with me for a while, and I don't remember where it came from. But I know it belonged to somebody. Maybe it belongs in a captain's hands, I guess,
Oh.
if you want it.
How sentimental of you,
Eh.
madam. All right. Thank you.
They embrace. Their lips lock lightly at first,
Stop
and then
it!
deeply, more passionately.
Ethan! Get out of here! No!
This belongs in a captain's hands.
Hey, that's how the book goes. I gave it.
Wow.
First 2 pages.
Why? And that's all Alex says.
Well, may your stay be fruitful and brief, and if you need anything else, you can let my people know.
Will do.
You're dismissed.
Oh, okay.
nod in turn.
And you'll see him as all of you leave. You'll see him kind of step up and whisper something to his servant, and then walk back through the door that he came through. As you get escorted out of the compound.
Oh.
Where are you guys going?
Well,
Yes.
I guess.
Oh, can you tell us if there's is there anyone around as we head outside? Any guard-like people or
The
anyone?
person that escorted us.
Yeah, just the one person that's
Okay.
escorting you. Yeah.
So this is our first time here. Can we ask where it is we should go to purchase our other slaves and inspect them and such?
My guess would be to the proprietors that you purchase them from. You do know who those are, right?
I'm afraid. I think we have a name. Maybe do we have a name? I don't. I'm not sure, Fred.
Paperwork really quick.
Is this
Oh.
Victoria fucking with us? Because she's doing a great job.
I'll ask Alex about the paper. Right. Do we have the paperwork? Does it say on our paperwork? Whoever has that.
You have Captain Octavius that we need to speak to.
They'll look at your paperwork and say, "It's all right here. You should know where you're going."
Oh, there's a map on. All right. Well, let's follow that.
We have to find the 9th. Find the ship.
Oh, the ship.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Before you do that, Lennox, can I get a deception check with disadvantage, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
18. 10 was my lower roll. Well,
Anything else?
no, thank you. You've been plenty helpful. Thank you, Brent.
Right.
Get back
They'll
to
show you throughout. Yep.
Are they just letting us walk free from here back to like the border of the island, or are they gonna like go with us the whole way?
It seemed like once you got outside the gates of the compound itself, you were free to go wherever you wanted to. And actually, at about this point, all of you hear in your mind the voice of Sagorn, the bosun that Illiana helped recruit, in your mind. And he says, "Right. So I've figured out where the slaves are. Besides those that have already been indoctrinated onto the island, the new shipments just came in on the North Mage demise, and the Sea Sphere. It looks like there's about 13 slaves on the North Mage demise and about 8 on the Sea Sphere. Currently, they're all being held below."
Thank you.
Can we, do you see one? Did you perhaps see one that looks like, and I'll describe Sebastian's mom as best I know?
Oh, I haven't seen them yet. I just was able to procure the information.
Understood.
Right. All right. I'll try and find out for you, though.
If you can, be safe.
Yes. Do you know which ship I should be looking for her on, or is it either of them?
North Mage
Mage,
is
Yes,
last.
the
Demise,
mage
sorry.
demise.
I see. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just like walk over to like a bush, pretend like I'm taking a leak, and then let Lashana out.
All right. So you come out to the corner, and she will pop out of her bat form. Okay. Well, you got him into the study, and I found it, but I'm not gonna be able to get it out unless he's not in his compound. It's under a lot of wards.
I mean, I think we're gonna make some noise in a couple hours, if not minutes. So, just hang out for a minute, and we'll make a scene.
Yeah, whatever you guys need.
All right.
In fact, do you need me to do anything in particular right now?
I don't know if you just. I don't know if you see anything that's worth taking note. If you see just like, a bunch of bad guys sitting in one tavern together, or if you see someone who looks like Derik and is a slave, let us know. But other than that, I think we're just going to get the lay of the land.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right. I can do that. And she'll give you a quick smile and everybody else, and you'll see her change her appearance with a disguised self to a half-elven, sort of like a half-elven man. Similar in her appearance so that you can still recognize her, but different enough that others wouldn't necessarily. And she says, all right, I'm heading to the tavern.
All right.
And she'll pop around the corner.
Mentally, Illiana's going to talk with the group, but Elxaris, what just happened? You didn't recognize that person at all.
No.
Well, he certainly thought that he recognized you.
I mean,
And your
I'm
last
very-
names are the same?
that's weird.
And Derek's like, I think I know him from somewhere. He looked really familiar.
What?
Oh.
There's just
Really?
something about him. You didn't see it? Maybe it
No.
was someone before I met you guys. He just,
Oh.
yeah, he looked like somebody I know.
Oh.
No, he
Like I know
didn't
him.
look familiar to me at all.
Me neither.
Do you hang out with pirate people often?
I mean, I
Before
lived in a port city and was a performer, and I'd go
Wow.
spend some rowdy nights out. But
Oh.
yeah, he just had these something about him was really familiar.
Hmm.
Oh no.
He was pretty hot though, wasn't he?
Well, it was
Everybody
a
agree with
scar
that?
too. That was bonus points.
Oh.
It wasn't anything special.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I hate moving on and continuing with our plan. I mean, we need to, but I mean, once we do this, we're not going to be able to. We might have to kill him if it
Yeah.
comes to it. So I feel like I don't know what to do because I don't want Elxaris to leave and lose the opportunity to. I don't know. Maybe it's. Is that name familiar to you, Elxaris?
I have no earthly idea who that is.
The name that he called you.
Did he call her that?
Yes.
Oh, he seemed
Yes,
confused.
he called her Bryn.
Alex, listen, French.
But her name is Elxaris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a roll.
Oh, good. Yeah. Listen. It's time to
If-
share. You have to be open with us. We're
And
your
that's
friends.
one
And also,
more-
Elxaris
one-
has no history of hiding things from us.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
But that's one more
None
thing
whatsoever.
in this whole situation that goes towards. I mean, let's be honest. We did all deal with an aboleth that is known to steal memories.
Right. Elxaris, your face does that little scrunch it does when something's just a little off when you're asked about that name. We're all putting our lives on the line, and you included. And this person might lose their life by our hands. If there's anything you know about that name that he called you.
Well, to be clear, guys, he's still harboring slaves.
Oh, right.
But also, to be clear, this could be a link to Elxaris might need to figure this out before we continue.
Elxaris, do we need to figure this out?
Unless
We
you're
still-
okay with this person dying by our hands. And not
We-
knowing.
Are we still brain talking?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Bringing a cloud.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I haven't heard that name since I left home. Oh God. Okay. She's like visibly sweating.
Oh,
Okay.
You've got this.
So, Elxaris is not my actual name. It's something I made up to try to hide who I am and from certain people to find me.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not, I mean, a lot, you'd be surprised at the number of people that change their names for certain reasons. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. I can trust y'all, right?
Right?
Elxaris.
You better bloody believe it.
Well, I mean, oh, that's true. We've all kissed, so...
I mean, you slept with
That's
half
it.
of us, so...
I only one?
No.
40%.
No.
Derek's head
40%.
hangs
If we're being honest, it's
Are
only
you okay? Eliana's going to put her hand up to Elxaris' forehead. Are you forgetting what?
Just so hot in here right now.
Oh, it is
wait, no,
kind of
we're
sweaty.
outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look.
You've got this.
Elxaris, you're the only one making us weird. You can just talk to us.
Hey.
No one else
Well-
is freaking out right now.
Hey.
Whatever. Okay. My name is Brenna Stouthorn. I come from the noble Stouthorn clan out in Port Esselanu. Right. Is that how you say it?
Derek's drinking
Esselanu.
from his canteen, and he just spits out when you say stout horn.
Don't make fun of my name. No one needs to know I'm here.
Well, someone does know you're here.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, but I don't know who that is. I've never seen them in my life.
Right.
Okay. Is it a problem if they die?
I don't know.
Is it
Okay,
a
wait. Now I gotta add a
problem
character.
if they
Flip
know
a
who you
coin.
are, though? Like, what?
Wouldn't you
I mean, if
want
they
them to
know
die
who
then?
I mean, if they know who I am, then we gotta probably kill him because no one needs to know where I'm at.
Right.
I do.
Oh,
I do have Zone of Truth. It would be a risky move. We'd have to. That'd be pretty much it. Probably after.
Yeah, it's
it was
definitely a fight
cast.
after that.
Right.
But that is an option. I
Would-
mean, Linux really good at getting the truth out of people, although I'm not sure that he was up for a chat.
Well, okay, so Victoria, since the aboleth has messed with my mind, would I have understood where I made my last name and the connection, or the connection's not there?
I would say the connection is not there.
Okay.
You remember there was you remember the reason you made a last name or
Mhm.
used a different last name, but you were missing the connection on why you used that last name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really. I can't tell you. Like,
So we seem to have, at least for now, parted on amiable terms
Right.
with the sea captain. He didn't seem upset. He seemed okay with our offerings. I think the book kind of won him over. But
I mean,
so here, could we not just go in and be like, hey, so about that, I mean, I know we've already asked about when you said it was a mistake, but we will say that our friend, or we have encountered an obelisk, we've lost some memories, so maybe we should explore what's going on here. Oh no, that doesn't sound right. Maybe it sounded more like one of my books now.
Oh.
Maybe we should,
And Derik pipes up sort of thoughtfully, and he's like, didn't the aboleth steal memories that were important to us?
yes, exactly.
Oh.
It did. and we don't know what they were. Maybe this is Elxaris's.
I'm just
Elxaris, is that guy the servant that you slept with?
I slept with no
So the
servants.
first one.
And the servant that raised me was Taro.
raised you off
Which
the
is
floor,
the one that
right?
slept with you, though.
No one slept with me.
I mean, Elxaris, aren't you looking for your father? Do you remember what your father looked like?
For fuck's
Like,
sake,
that's
if
not
your
her
father.
dad. That guy's a pirate.
Yeah.
I don't remember I don't have a
You don't remember what your father looked like.
no, I don't have a no.
She
mean,
said
you
she
know
never
you
met
have
her dad.
a father, but
But
yeah.
I remember asking her this back when she got attacked. She said she never met her dad. That was the whole point of her making that pact.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what she does. That's what she told me.
I think we have to remember too that I think if the opportunity presents itself, it might be good to pursue that, but we're here in a volatile situation. There's a lot of, I counted 12 ships when we docked. Several taverns we passed had a dozen people at least in each.
Yes,
Um,
but I don't think the opportunity is going to present itself until we're fighting. And then it's not
Right.
going to be talking time. It's going to be I'm slicing? I'm slicing
Slicing.
your throat time.
Listen your throats, yes.
So,
Well, what's
Oh,
the
sorry, go ahead.
priority, I guess? Has our priority shifted then? Like, what should we
I think,
pursue?
Elxaris, what do you want to do? Because this affects you the most in this moment.
I mean,
I'm more than willing to go back in there and try to talk to him and try to get, some information, maybe get to see if he's willing to say who he thought you were. Or we can move on and just let it be if you want to keep it in the past.
I mean, it would be, before, like, not a whole lot of people know where I'm at,
Sure.
but it makes me very uncomfortable that a man I've never seen or heard of in my life knows my name. And so if there's a way that maybe we could figure out how or what the hell he's doing, I don't know. Then if it's like, my mind hurts.
Right.
I think, again,
we could kill him after that if maybe he's, oh my god, what if he's trying to turn me back in?
We parted on amiable terms with him. He didn't seem to...
Yeah, but he whispered to his little servant.
Looking around, Victoria, do I see anyone following us? Anyone around?
Make a perception check.
Oh shit.
Oh no, that's not good, Stephanie. It's not good. It's not good. That's only a 7.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, it is 10 o'clock at night, and
Right, a plan then, right? What if we take, I don't know, Illiana, how long would it take you to paint that paint you were talking about? Half an hour? Hour?
Sure, I could try to do it in half an hour.
If we took some time to craft another offering, right? Oh, look, we're on second thought. We just wanted to give you this.
Sure.
In that time, perhaps we have all these ships and we're looking to sink them, but there are 2 that are currently holding all the slaves that are fresh. Can we take that half hour and talk to the crew and see if we can disable the other ships and take over those 2 to sail them right out to sea?
That's a pretty good idea.
And I'll just sit painting.
Right. We'll just find something, maybe capture the magnificence of this island or something that we can tell
Right.
people stopping and
Yeah.
asking us what we're doing.
Yeah. Deadline, half hour. Got it. She's
What
immediately going to
if
sit down and start painting.
what if okay, so the aboleths took our memories and we don't know which ones they were.
Yeah.
most important, I believe. Some of the had to be a very important memory.
No, it's our happiest memories. wasn't it?
happiest. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Well, yeah, because they took it.
So I guess the question is, do you want to? Because we might have an answer here. And maybe later we go fight the Aboleth and try and get it back. But, you know, this I think Illiana's right. This is your decision.
Well, if it was a happy memory, I want it back. But I don't know what that was. What if just for, like, hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
not on good terms with her, but maybe it's something my patron could reverse. Right?
I don't think you want to make any more
that.
deals.
No.
That seems like a
No.
mistake. Okay, I'm gonna ask a hard question. What if that's her dad?
Then we're going to find out.
Okay.
Right, all right.
And then we find out, and then it's her dad. What do we do then?
Maybe we could. I don't know. Maybe family ties run deeper than we think.
And then he'll just stop harboring slaves.
No,
and
I'm
killing
not saying that
people?
he'll stop harboring slaves, but I'm saying we'll see.
At a
Okay.
minimum, we turn him in.
I would
We need
rather
to-
find out.
We need to
than-
address these difficult questions.
Right.
Sure.
We need to have a plan before we continue.
If
Sure.
it's her paw, we need to at least turn him in, or something. There has to be some consequences, but perhaps we don't kill him if she. I guess we'll leave it up to Alex. But I'd say at least we have to turn him in. At most.
Yes. At the
He needs to
least.
die. Right, at the very least, he needs to
The
be.
least.
I'm so
Well, he'll be
indifferent
right
to
back.
all of these right now because I have no feelings toward that man. So
Right,
Hmm.
right.
See if I- Well, I mean, okay, so imagine he's your dad. What do you want to
That's
do from
hard
that?
to do.
Okay. But
If
Have
I
you
had a
met your dad?
dad,
what's that?
Yeah, if we found your long lost dad, could we kill him? I think is the question.
Yes.
If he was doing bad stuff.
I don't
Which he is.
know. Oh, I don't know. If no, I don't want to kill anybody that is family. But I
Even
don't
if they're
remem-
bad?
No,
Okay.
we've all done bad shit.
Oh, not this bad.
Well,
Nowhere near
Yeah,
this bad.
I've done a lot. I've never run a slave.
No,
island.
no fucking
Well-
nowhere near this.
I guess that's true. It's worse than what I
Hey.
did. So
Like I've stolen some wine, sure.
Yeah.
Got into a couple
I
fights.
slept with an old lady to get better play reviews.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I killed my grandpa.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Right?
Why?
Wait, was that
Was
his
he
dad
also-
or your mom's dad?
Yeah.
Wait, are you his daughter or the girl that killed his dad? Or both?
I'm just saying, people do like weird, like bad shit sometimes.
I can't picture you just willy nilly. Oh, you know what,
yeah,
Gramps?
just like
You've had
stop.
enough time on this planet. I have to
Or
imagine
did
you had
you,
it
like-
coming.
Were you playing and you like jumped from around a corner like boo and his heart stopped and there weren't any healers around?
Yeah, because that's not killing someone.
Yeah, that
That's
doesn't
fine.
count.
Yeah.
She takes out her hex blade. I walked into his bedroom while he was sleeping and slit his throat with this weapon.
Okay, why?
But again,
Why?
Derek
Let's-
walks away like panicking.
Oh god, Derek, you've slept so close to her so many times.
How many times was that knife right at your throat?
Yeah.
This
Right,
is
why?
interesting.
Why?
So
Alex?
Elxaris, you don't need to tell us what you did. You need to tell us why you did it. That's the
Why?
important thing.
I don't remember. There was a reason.
All right.
And
Okay.
I made the deal, and part of that deal was killing him.
You
Oh.
sorry.
And then I left.
the deal that you made for your dagger involved killing your grandfather.
No, there was. I don't remember the deal, but I got the weapon, and then I had to kill him, which was fine. He was a dick,
How's that painting going along?
and
Wonderfully. Wonderfully.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, let me see your cup. You've got your to-go cup, right?
Yes.
Right.
Do you have wine?
I'm gonna use some prestidigitation and make
Yeah.
the water to the wine here for a bit. There you go.
God.
Right.
Elxaris, you just need to be as forthcoming as possible right now.
I am being as forthcoming as possible. I have no memory.
Okay,
of
so
why I
while
need
you're
the
while
deal.
you're in the mood to be forthcoming, what's the deal with the book from earlier tonight?
Right, that might play into this.
Derek's like, guys, you know she doesn't like being interrogated. She gets all weird and drinks.
Well,
a
she
lot.
doesn't have to be interrogated if she just told us the fucking truth.
That's a good point.
I'm done.
Oh,
Look,
holy
she's
shit!
done. Wow,
okay,
wow,
Illiana,
was
that is
really good
Illiana,
timing.
that is beyond impressive.
Do you need more time? Are you sure? You don't
That is
need-
beyond
I
impressive.
rolled-
What a really good.
I rolled 2 performance checks, one on line art and one on color.
Nice.
The line art one was an 11, but the color was a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Oh, damn. Okay, nice. Right.
It's like a little abstract, but it's good.
Yeah, the
Wonderful.
color is on point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While
Yeah.
that dries,
23 minutes.
I'm gonna try and send him, or I'll ask Jules since he's sort of coordinating. Would you mind, Jules, checking with, seeing how feasible that is with the ships? If we can disable them all except those 2, and if we have enough crew to sail the.
I mean, let's just loop them in. Let's just loop in.
All right. And
Clifton.
I'll loop in Clifton then, and just
Clifton.
anyone that's out there at the boat. I
Alright.
think there were like 2 people. Yeah.
I'm trying to make Clifton the star. All right.
I can
Oh,
tell.
Bravo.
No, we'll loop in. Oh my god, I forgot his partner's name. It's him and one other person
his
that are going
his
around.
boss's name is Thally.
Valley.
Yeah, Thally, the little halfling.
Yeah.
gunner.
Thally,
yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, master. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll loop in both of them.
Okay.
Thally, Clifton, have you spoken to oh my god, what's his name? Furry? No. Furry?
Lurie. 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 L-U-R-I. Lurie.
He was the one that was scouting the ships, correct?
No, Thally and Clifton were scouting the ship. Sagorn was trying to figure out where the slaves were, and
Thank you.
Lurie is the cook that was just trying to get information on the island for you.
Got it.
So
Okay.
you just spoke with Sagorn not too long ago.
Sigurd, thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay. I'm gonna ask if they've spoken to each other, if everyone's like in the loop on what's going on.
Yes. So Sagorn did tell us which ships have slaves on them. We have been inspecting the ships that are here. 4 of them are in dry dock. They won't be a problem at all. They won't be of any use.
Okay.
So that's good news. We figured out that the Marked Beauty is the Seawolf ship. It's the largest one that's in port right now. And between Clifton and myself and the rest of the gunner crew, if it's just us, we can rig the rest of them to blow probably by morning.
Okay.
But of course, that's just the 4 of us. So.
Yeah. No, that would be great. We'll take care of the Seawolf ship, I think.
Okay, and
Let's figure out a way.
do you want us to rig the Sea Sphere and the North Mage Demise for once you've
Is there any? Oh, sorry.
taken the passengers off, or do you have a different plan?
We can take the ships.
We have enough
Oh.
crew.
It'll be tight if you can recruit anyone or Daniel.
Sorry. It's been so long. I've been so alone. I didn't know what to be appropriate with.
It's so good.
Daniel.
Okay, sorry.
No. We we can probably make it work. I would say you should probably talk to our captain, see who she can spare. I don't know, maybe some of the people you acquire from the island, maybe they'd be able to help at least do the basic things. I don't know. You do have Elxaris with you, right? She's the first mate. She should be able to make these kind of decisions.
Aye.
You'd think so.
She can't even decide what her name is.
Derek
mutters out loud.
She's having kind of a day.
We'll sort things out here then, and keep you apprised. Till morning, you say? Was there a particular time you have rough estimate? 6 or daybreak or
Ballpark.
Just before dawn, probably.
All right.
I mean, it would go faster with more people, but
Is there
just
anyone on
the
Is there anyone on our ship that could help you?
Maybe. I can go and check and get back with you and let you know. They'd have to be somewhat competent to handle the explosives, but
Yeah.
I'll find out.
All right.
Do you need it sooner?
I mean, just, if we could make off in the night, that would be probably best.
I see.
Wait, actually, hold on. Lashana. I'm going to loop Lashana in.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Click, click.
Oh my god.
Lashana?
This is so complicated.
Lashana.
Yeah, Jules?
Are you busy right now?
Just talking to some people, having a drink. Why? What's
Okay.
up?
You want to, I don't know, plant some bombs?
Sure. Am I still gonna have time to do what I need to do?
Yes, I think you only need to plant like 1 or 2. You come back, we set the bombs off. That should be your cue to go in there.
Okay. You need
Or
me
we'll
to come
set one
right
off.
now?
Yeah, if you could go. I
All
mean,
right.
finish your drink.
Right.
I don't want you to, rush. but-
I won't make it obvious that I'm leaving.
Okay. And
Do I meet up with you? Do I find you?
Meet up with Thali. Thali,
Right.
Lashana, Thali. You guys have met.
Yeah, we've been on a
Okay.
shift together. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll find her.
All right.
Take care of it. Consider it done.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. Elxaris. Do you want to help them? Or do you want to stay with us?
If I stay with y'all, what are we doing?
Probably going to get Sebastian's mom. And then fighting a lot of people.
I mean, I'd rather not split. I guess wherever y'all need me.
Well, if you
Plant
stay
bombs.
with us, then if we go in and talk, then a couple of us go in and talk to the Seawolf about you and remembering you, then we'd be able to at least, not have to talk to you when you're all the way across the, dealing with whatever.
That's true. That's true. Illiana makes sense. You're so smart. You're so wise. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Let's go do her plan.
Oh, I mean, that's, my plan was going to talking to the Seawolf again. Give him this lovely portrait, and she'll tear it out of her, gently and easily tear it out of her book.
Oh,
We'll
Oh,
have to
that's
wait until morning.
lovely.
sorry.
Wait until morning.
Well, if we go
Why?
back now and I can't set the bombs off till the morning, if we engage with the Seawolf,
Well,
we
just a friendly
immediately.
just a friendly conversation. We're not going to fight him right now. We're just
But it-
pirates like ale.
Let's
bring him ale.
well, that
I mean, I
might
think
be
he
a
has
generalization.
ale. I don't think that
We can bring. It's
There's-
okay.
there's nothing
Listen.
on this island that we can bring him that he doesn't have access to.
Who brought the wine? Well, yeah, but it's still a gift.
I mean, this is the gift. My picture is the gift.
Yeah,
This
that's
is why I
the
did the
gift. Right.
picture.
Look at
But for
Look
good,
at
Well,
this.
it's
It's
wonderful.
so pretty.
It
It's very
is.
liney
really impressive.
and wordy. It's so great.
It's wordy. It's a what?
It's a
The
picture.
coloring is
Oh, sorry. It's
specifically
a
good.
I'm just
picture.
looking at your journal and it's a
Picture.
picture.
But we have one chance to go back and do this again. If we come back a third time saying, well,
No,
we
yeah,
have just one third thing to bring back to you.
But
It's
we're
gonna be
not.
like, fuck you, fuck off.
We're
Why
not
are we
gonna.
doing it 3 times?
Yeah, we're not going to
We're
do it a
not doing
third
it 3
time.
times.
Right,
so
we can't do it a third time. We only
this
have a
is-
second. And
this
if
is
we're,
just an
Yeah.
amiable conversation of just
Yeah.
being like, hey, we did have our friend had a run-in with an obelisk. So if you remembered something that she might not, then
I can tell you now, just this is my input. I've seen many folks become sort of defensive and disengaged like that in my line of
Many
work.
folks.
He is not going to do it. He is not going to answer us willingly. You saw how at first he recognized her. Clearly, he recognized her. And
Yeah.
the second that it didn't click for her, or it seemed like she didn't want it to be known, he shut down. So unless he's either protecting her, and perhaps with her saying, no, I want to know, go ahead and speak freely, maybe that would work. That's a gamble. As opposed to going back in the morning and being able to detect. I think you spoke of a spell to help read his mind and such.
I have
In
so
case
much
he's unwilling. Oh, all right.
Well, I
Just
mean,
go
if we do
just the
that,
two of
he's
us.
for sure gonna.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's why you don't do this. Don't spell a
No, I wasn't going to
Alright.
spell him tonight. I was just going to chat with him.
Yeah, so so instead of like all of us going,
No, I
Why?
didn't want all of
Just
us
the
going.
two of
Just
us.
like 2 people.
yeah. it's
Maybe
just
not.
Illiana
Maybe
and me.
not even. Oh, are you sure?
Yes, because y'all are making me question a lot of shit.
Like, yeah, we have
Like
to
how
answer
you were
questions.
gonna seduce him? You were gonna do
I
some seduction.
y'all
You made
told
us listen to
me.
you talk about that for 45 minutes yesterday.
I
Yeah,
know,
you were
I
gonna
remember
go. You were
this.
talking about how you're gonna go bang 'em.
Okay. Yeah. So you go. So we go in
Okay,
Don't bang
unthreateningly.
him.
No, we're
I'm
not
gonna
going
bang
to.
anybody
Don't bang.
right now.
Who are you talking
Maybe your
to?
memory of him is a really great banging.
Oh,
Maybe you should bang.
your happiest man. Ooh.
Stop it.
And my 5-year-old walks into the room just with that.
It doesn't even have to
This is
be.
what you get.
Deserve it.
Karma.
Dad, what's banging?
Karma.
It doesn't even have to be
Doesn't
that we're
It's so
that
hurt.
we don't even have
Well,
to. We don't even
sometimes.
we don't even have to push him. We could just, hey, we were just, I wanted to bring this, and hey, just to let you know, we were affected by an aboleth, and if she doesn't remember, there might be a reason. If he says, no, I didn't know her, I told you it was a mistake, it was just a mistake, we'll go, okay, that's all that we needed then. We're just going to head out.
The two of you
Murder
are looking to
him
go
at a later
Ow.
time.
I'll ask him if he started reading the book, and then maybe we can get on friendly conversation that way.
Yeah. And I gave
Maybe
him
he'll be reading the
How-
book when we walk in. and
How
I could
free
be
of a
like,
schedule do you guys
"Oh,"
think he has? You
and I'll be
just
like,
started,
"Oh, you started
What?
reading the book. How
just
wonderful!"
had the book for like 10 minutes. You guys think he
Hey,
already
he
started?
put it in his back pocket. He didn't give it to one of his servants. He kept it on himself, and he put it in his back
Oh.
pocket.
That's
fair.
promising.
Are you two looking to go in there alone, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what
Then?
they're
No,
saying.
that's
honey.
great. We're on
We
red
don't
and
want to
Redbone.
threaten him, but he was amiable.
And just for the
then.
record, this is Steven speaking. No one I've lended a book to has started reading it within 10 minutes or even 10 days.
I actually
Well,
have
this is
honestly
fancy.
done that.
Yeah.
I've started reading the
Oh,
book as
really?
soon as it was given to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's too dangerous. We're on an island surrounded by dozens and dozens
You'll
of.
be okay.
It-
All
Why,
of us
what's
going
your
in when
evidence
they
for
are
that?
going to threaten him.
Listen,
Like,
if
he's-
this
Even if
was
you're not threatening
turned-
him, he knows something's up. Elxaris herself,
Okay.
you said, oh, he whispered to his servant. I didn't catch that, but if he did, there's something going on. You go in
Yeah,
there,
and
oh, it's
this
just the
is
two of you? Swipe.
I think it's fine. It's just.
And I think it's fine too, because this is the only way. Like, just think about it. Like, I don't know anything, but if there's just the slightest possibility,
But that possibility's there if we're all
Yeah, that's why I'm
together.
asking you. What do you want us to do when we find
He's
out
going-
if he's your dad?
He's
I
going to be
don't-
threatened by all 5 of us going in as compared to just
The
2
whole
of
I mean,
us.
he's
Island
gonna
under
get
his
threatened
control.
at some point tonight, anyways.
then let us do this first, and then we can figure our shit out later.
At some point tonight, he's gonna feel very threatened. Like we need
Okay.
to prepare ourselves for that.
Then y'all can prepare,
Let me
and
give-
we will go talk.
I'm going to take a
How about
look
that?
around if that's okay, because now I'm getting nervous someone's going to be following us.
Go ahead and make a perception check. And also at about this point, Jules, you will hear Lashana's voice in your mind and say, well, I ran into Lurie on my way out of the tavern. I'm heading back to Thali now, but it sounds like about a third of the people in the city are loyal to the Seawolf. Most don't care or would rather see someone else in charge. And there are probably a handful that, given a push, would be willing to help. So, but I'm off to go set some explosives.
All right, thank you. Good
You're
luck.
welcome. Thanks. You too.
I got a 21.
21. Give me a second, I'll message you.
Okay. Ooh.
Can I present an argument?
It's not an argument. You can just say
No,
how you're feeling.
Okay, well,
Right.
this is how I feel. I don't remember why I'm here. I know I made a deal, and I remember half of that deal. What if this is part of that, and I can get my patron off my back for good? Think about it that way.
What would it be?
I don't know.
Do you think you have to kill your dad?
I don't know.
Because, okay, do you remember telling me that you made a deal to find your dad?
No.
Do you remember telling me that?
Do I remember, Vic? Because that's part of it.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I'm so sorry. I was sending that message really fast. Would you remember which part? I'm sorry.
That I told Jules that I made a deal to find my dad with my patron.
Yeah, no, you would definitely remember that. It's like meta. It's just the memory of your father, like the memories of your father that are missing. Yeah.
Okay.
So no name, no like physical recognition. You know you have a father. You know you're looking for him. You just do not remember.
Gotcha. Okay. What if I found who I was looking for, and now the deal is null and void with my patron, and I can like find a way to get away from her because apparently she's bad and shit.
What? Yeah.
I think we're okay with that.
Yeah, what?
We just want to go in with you, so you're not
None of us are
separated.
against that.
No. I think the less there, the more open this individual is going to be.
Yep.
I don't have a good feeling with all of us going in there.
Human nature.
Right. Listen, I've said my piece. I care about you. Both of you are gonna go in there and be in all the more danger, but I'm not gonna parent you. So if that's what you wish, as long as it's not gonna mess up our grander plans for freeing these slaves and saving Sebastian's mom, and please keep in mind that that's.
Yeah.
That's
To be clear,
priority.
To be clear, I have no problem with you two going in there.
Fine.
It's just we have still, Elxaris, you still have not said how you want us to deal with that person if they're your dad.
I don't know.
Okay. When will you know?
Maybe when I figure out the truth. How about that?
You might
I like to
just
think
stab him
so.
right there in the office.
I mean, it could end up being that too. You know what? How about this? Let's just say I'm related to this dude.
Yes.
And we start a fight. Will mind brain you? Wow. I don't know what I
worse
said.
every time.
Okay, brain signal you,
Right.
Okay.
and y'all could come running, I guess, or whatever. But I don't think it's gonna come to that.
Just so you're aware, if there's a fight, a lot of people are probably going to swarm to him, and we'll have to get through all of them to get to you, so it might take a while.
Okay. I also have a scroll on hand if we need to bamf out 500 feet. So
Alright.
we'll be okay. I also have a flying carpet. I am not worried. I want to get down to the truth because this is bothering me. No one was supposed to know who I was.
Unless it's your dad, which is who I think it is.
Right.
Well-
Who you'd want to know. Right. Well, we can Jules, Derik, I suppose we can go inspect some of the slaves on the ships and see if we can get more insight while they're doing that. Then.
Real quick, can I? I'd like to ask Illiana to see her draw ring.
Yeah. She'll show it to you.
Can I? Would you hand it to Derik?
What do you want to do with it, Derik? Here, you can see it.
I want to compare it to someone in our party.
To Elxaris?
Yes.
Okay. She will hold it up to Elxaris's face, like beside it.
Yeah. Okay. And then so it's there for all of us to inspect and see if Illiana was able to catch the similar features.
It's only an 11 drawing.
I was going to say, that is a tough DC, but sure, if all of them make perception checks. Except for Elxaris, because it's not by her face.
I got a natural
I need
one.
to take the eye patch off?
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, 3 in total, yeah.
Why 9 total, but yeah.
19.
19, yeah.
Just I kind of see it. I don't know what I'm looking for.
No,
I
mean,
guess
it's real
they're
tough.
both humanoids.
No.
So,
The blue eyes
He's
look
not
nice,
her
yeah.
dad for sure.
So
We
Derik,
established this.
you're on the train of thought that you think that it might be her dad. Just to be clear.
I mean, I can't tell you it's somebody else. And if it is her dad, then she needs to find out. But then it's like, if he's still a slaver, then
that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna have to talk about what happens after that. But
That's all I've been asking.
Then we'll talk about it after the fact. Let's just go in because I'm getting super
you and
antsy.
Illiana.
Yes, just
Okay.
the girls.
All right, Derik,
Okay.
Lennox,
Can we go
fuck
let's
shit up?
just
You got a
go
problem with that,
fuck
or-
ourselves in the whatever. Let's go.
Right, let's go
Yeah,
take a
go
look at the
fuck
ships.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Threesome.
Nice.
We look for the nearest empty tent.
We start a pillow fight.
Nice. Sure is hot on this island. Yeah. Okay. Off to the ships with the three of us. Then I'm
No.
gonna...
Let's go. Let's go talk to Oh my god, I already forgot his name. Lurie. Let's go talk to Lurie. He's in the tavern.
Right. Oh, maybe the captain. See, I think if we head back to the ships at one point, to figure out who can do what. I'll walk over to Alex and just put a hand on your shoulder if you'll let me. Be like, all right, just do your best to be safe. Message us if you need us. I'm sure, obviously, you all can take care of yourselves, but there's a lot of people here, so be extra alert. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
We got the connection, and I got muscles.
Right.
Right? Do I? No, I don't have many muscles.
You hold up muscles, but I'm like, right.
I've got a lot of daggers still, even though I gave one of them up.
Nice. And I'll head over to Illiana and just kind of, brush a cheek, hand behind, on the side of her face, if she'll let me. And
Yes.
all right, just saying, please, be extra alert. I'm sure you two will be fine, and I'm being oversensitive, but
I just know that if one of my family members were alive somewhere and I had a chance to see or to know about them at least, I'd want to, no matter what they were.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, let's go. Whew. I need this over with now.
I'll give you a kiss and
Oh, thanks.
nice.
So sweet.
I'll go over and give you a kiss on the cheek.
Huh.
Then, yeah.
Wow. Yes. Woo.
I'll kiss Derik on the cheek.
Oh,
I feel
sweet.
left out.
Derek's right leg will lift behind his body.
And then I'm also gonna message Illiana. I'm just gonna say, hey, don't hesitate
Sleep with him.
for a moment.
Oh, hesitate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
Yes, I agree.
all right. Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Good
Y'all
luck to
have
you,
fun.
All
Hi
right.
ho. Hi ho.
So as the ladies head back up to the Seawolf's compound, the guys are heading out to run into Lurie at one of the taverns. I'll say, just to keep things moving, that Lashana mentioned which tavern she ran into him in, so you guys head that direction. And you find it fairly packed. There's about 20 or 30 so patrons inside this particular tavern. It seems like one of the larger ones. You did pass quite a few people in the street. There's it looks like the party sort of has started spilling out into the street itself. There's been a couple of brawls. People look like they're staggering from like one tavern to another. But you walk in, it's pretty packed, although it's not hard to spot the half-orc cook amongst the crowd. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Just like walk up to him. How's it going?
Hi, friends.
Hey?
Just having a beer. Would you like to join us?
Absolutely.
Right?
I'll go and I'll buy us beers.
Easy. And he sort of like waves his hand to like some of the people that are at the table, and they kind of like make room for you. Clearly he's sort of established himself here.
Okay.
Enjoying your first time on the island then?
It's been an experience. Some self-discovery for some of us.
Right.
And now we're just hanging out, waiting to go to our meeting later.
Well, fun. This is a good way to blow off some steam then. And then in your mind, you'll hear him use the mind link and say, I'm sure Lashana has told you what I told her. You could probably recruit a few people, but you'll have to be subtle about it.
Yeah.
I will give it a couple hours. This lot is going to be drunker than skunks, and most of them are going to be incapacitated anyway.
All right.
That'll be good.
Yeah. So tell us about your new friends here. Or wait, they are new friends though, right?
Yeah. Are you saying this in your mind, or are you saying this?
I'm saying this out loud.
Oh, well, actually didn't catch any of their names, but we're just griping about life at sea. And he like points to one of the human men who looks, just a little bit beefier, and he's like, he's a cookie too. He understands. And
yeah, I'll reach my hand out and say, "I'm Jules.
Gregory.
Nice to meet you." The other guy, I'll reach my hand out to each and every one of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You go ahead and do that, and they some of them just kind of like some of them introduce themselves. Some of them just kind of like shake your hand and kind of like give you an acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say so. You guys have been talking to Larry about possible changes around here.
You see the air shift just a little bit, especially with Greg, and like gets a little bit quiet. Still looks like he's trying to like have the air of having fun, so if anyone looks over, it doesn't look like it's a serious conversation. Yeah, maybe. Depends on what that change is going to bring.
What's wrong right now? What are the complaints?
Management takes too high of a cut for the work that we're doing.
That it? That's the only just a money thing?
A lifestyle thing, or expectations, code of conduct.
Oh, can we expand on that? Code of conduct? What do you... Is it too loosey-goosey? Is it too strict?
A little of both. Some things are high expectations, and some things seem like there are, people aren't reprimanded for things that feels like they should be.
Seems a shame to get this much distance from the assembly, but still be stuck under an overlord.
Isn't that right? Those you'd like to think that they're staying over on their side of the island, but it does seem like it's spread, hasn't it? So what are you folks doing here? Your new faces?
Exploring our options.
Hey. Looking for opportunities.
Dipping our toes in the
here.
water.
Right.
Dipping your toes in piracy.
Well, there's just
Novel.
plenty of opportunities, I think, to be had here.
Yeah.
Let's see where we can make some.
What did you do before you ended up here, Greg?
Oh, I was here, I was there. Ended up on a ship. Used my skills, made my way up. I'm well sought after, you know. So.
Well, I'm gonna grab another drink. Lennox, would you mind joining me?
No, right. Let's get a full round, right? I'll help you carry them.
And Derik wants to stay and talk to this chap.
Okay.
He wants to buy a beer.
Okay.
So get two and share one. And
Okay.
Derek's going to start telling a tale of how he worked for. He'll leave out that it was a theater,
Mhm.
and how someone was hoarding all the money off the top, and they realized that they could just all split it between themselves and talk about horizontal management.
Mhm.
And that's
Okay, great. Oh my God, this is karma for our orphan uprising on Tuesdays, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Derik, will you make a persuasion check for me?
Yeah,
For communism.
not my best skills. 11.
11. Okay.
A roll for communism.
Amazing.
Despite having several drinks with that roll, you see Greg and his buddies sort of like feel like that kind of message is resonating with him. Maybe you're not being as articulate as you would hope to be, but for whatever reason, in their drunk state, it's like making a lot of sense what you're saying. So, seem to be doing pretty well.
Derek's on his way to be a pirate lord and not know
No,
it.
it won't be a lord of the pirates. Just be one of the comrades. Pirate comrade.
Pirate comrades.
Oh,
Nice.
God. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Did you guys want to accomplish anything besides acquire more ale?
Oh, I just wanted a second to talk to Lennox.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Be like, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird.
Hi.
If he was a little more explicit, I don't know. It's kind of vague.
Right.
If he was like, "Oh, I want to stop," I don't know.
It seems to be very
Fucking
okay with what's going on here, except
except the
pay
money.
and
Yeah,
repercussions.
like, what the fuck?
right.
I don't give a shit.
The trade seems to be fine now. Like if we can use these folks for the time being to get out of here and then turn them in when we get back to the mainland. It's only a
You
fraction
hear
of
from
dirty
down
is
the
what they're
bar, you
doing,
get-
right?
From down the bar, you hear, "See, you're the proletariat." And, and eventually, you'll be the ones on top, equally, with each other. And you keep having the conversation.
Oh, I love it. I don't know, right? I mean, I'm not thrilled with it, but I think I'd rather use a body that, I mean, if, that we can use and then turn them in when we get back.
Yeah, but there's also something just kind of fucking
I know.
dirty about that.
All
Like,
right. Well, we don't recruit them then, right? We do our best.
yeah,
with
that's
what
what
we
I'm
have.
thinking. I'm thinking we just pass.
If they choose to join in, then they choose to on their own while we're fighting.
Yeah, we're not
let's
gonna.
say it.
Yeah,
But let's not have anything direct.
yeah. It seems it's a little too dirty.
All right.
All
A
right.
shame, but bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, he sounds like Elxaris. Oh, I'm extremely sought after. I'm a big deal. Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, let's, I guess, come back with a round and drink it and head out to check with the cabin or the ships or try and have, look at one.
Yeah, I mean, we'll finish a
things.
drink. We'll
Alright.
finish the drinks, and we'll just
All right.
Yeah. we'll tell Larry what's
Mhm.
going on.
Okay.
Great. Derik, would you just roll a D100 for me, please?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
What happens if he rolls 100? I'm excited.
What if he happen? What happens if he
Rolling
rolls a
it,
zero?
rolling it, and rolling it. 31.
31. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right. So as you finish up your drinks, the ladies make their way to the compound to speak with the Seawolf again. I think that's a good spot to go ahead and take our break. So if you're new with us, we take a quick 10-minute break so we can stretch, get another drink, and we will be back in just a few minutes to figure out exactly what's going to happen tonight. All right. We'll see you guys in a few. right. So, as the guys are finishing up at the pub, was there anything else you guys wanted to do in the tavern itself?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. We will switch over to the ladies who are going.
Well, actually, really quick, Victoria, was there any vibe at all that those guys who were sitting with are like want to change things for good, like for the like actual good? Not,
like want to make the world
selfish?
a better place? Good.
Will you make
Well,
it?
like-
no more slavery.
Like
good.
were they like like were they hinting about like no more slavery and no more like murdering?
Will you make an insight check for me, please?
Their eyes sparkle with that hint of goodwill.
Yes. Sorry, insight.
Yes, please.
Well, I was
19.
talking to them. Their names were Jefferson Davis. There was a Robert Lee.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
And then Greg. And then Greg.
And Greg.
Greg
Yeah.
Gorbachev.
All right. What was that?
19.
19. Okay. I would say that you got from that conversation that there were some things that they were pointing out that are like kind of inherently shitty about being a pirate that they would like to change. They didn't go into specifics though. More than anything, you got the idea that like they're not going into details in the middle of a crowded tavern of their fellow pirates.
Okay. Does Jules feel like he would be wasting his time with what he wants versus what is plausible from that conversation?
Sorry, I'm thinking about the dice rolls. I would say on the point of slavery, Jules would probably feel like he could convince them that, like, I know it makes a lot of money, but it's, not worth it. Especially after you come back and Jules came back and heard Derik talking to them about this alternative form of
Marketing.
government structure. Yeah. That, they certainly are. They may not be perfect people. They may not even be like the best people, but they probably could be convinced one way or the other,
Okay, you know what? I'll sit down and I'll throw a Hail Mary and I'll just say, look, fellas, this slavery, this murder shit, it's got to stop. I think there's a way to make money without doing these terrible things. What do you think?
And as just to backtrack without interrupting, as Jules approached, I know that he was there earlier, but now there's some drinks in, and I would have introduced him really warmly. I'd be like, Jules, this is my good buddy, and then I'd roll into whatever.
Okay. All right, make a persuasion check with advantage for me, Jules.
17. One of the rolls is on a 20, and then it like rolled over into a 2.
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Aww.
All right. Okay. So it looks like the group of people that are at the table, having gotten deep into this conversation with Derik, and Derik greeting you so warmly, they assume that this is part of, like, in conjunction with the plan that he's sort of explaining to them, and seem pretty open to, okay, yeah, we'll hear what you have to say. We're open to it, yeah.
Wait, Derik, what did you talk to them about while we were gone? What?
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this what, are we RPing at the table, or what's going on? Because they didn't say anything. They're just
Derik, what the fuck?
that sounds great.
Yeah, no, I'll
I
audibly
don't know.
ask you, like, Derik, what did you guys talk about while we were gone? Because
It's like, we just talked about how to run an island and make the world a better place, man.
Oh. Right. All right.
yeah, as one
That's
does.
great. Sure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. I guess. I don't know, Lennox, what do you think?
I'm surprised. That seems a bit like a left turn from beforehand, but
Yeah.
if they're on board, right?
It's definitely a turn to the left, am I right?
Nice.
Oh, shoot. Life is so good, you guys.
Yes.
Turn all these pirates into socialists.
Yeah, also, just for the record, because we haven't said it yet, last stream of 2020, people.
Oh, wow.
My
Like, here we
gosh.
are,
You're right.
You're right.
making this stuff happen. It's
Aw.
our last time together. Holy
Forever.
crap, I'm excited about
Ever.
everything right now. That's all. Back to the
Ever,
game.
That's
yeah, y'all.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Aw, cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
I have
I have a
Milk.
water.
I have a
Switch to
cucumber
water.
melon soleil.
Ugh.
Getting
Right.
a little too.
All right. Well, if they're all for it, Jules, right?
Yeah. So wait.
We'll all share in the glory equally.
And Derik will order around, and he'll be like, to better things.
Unknowing.
Yeah.
of other things.
Yeah. Yeah. I would even say the excitement from that group. You hear a couple of people around you, just sort of like cheer to better things. Not even knowing what you're talking about yet, but the
Awesome.
excitement is spreading.
Okay. Well, I'll lay down a plan that excludes violence and like slavery, and see how they respond to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as you guys explain kind of how you would reform piracy on the Isles.
What the fuck?
God.
Well, first, you gotta stop being
How do we
on
get
boats.
here?
Yeah. Yeah.
The boats are your
I'm
problem.
kidding.
We'll go ahead and switch over to the ladies. So you're outside the compound at this point. Is there anything you wanted to accomplish before you head inside, the ladies?
No, I think we're ready, Elxaris? You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's like,
Okay. So just to be clear, no fighting him unless he makes, if we can see that he is going to do the same, okay?
right.
If you find out that he's your dad, don't all of a sudden attack him. That wouldn't be good,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
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 All right. We got this. And she's putting like both hands on her shoulders. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
I got the drawing.
I have a to-go cup, but he can't have the cup. He can only have what's left.
No,
of
it's just,
the cup.
he was okay with what we gave him before. This is just an extra.
That's right. I gave him like 3 things of mine.
This is
and
an excuse to get in, hopefully.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, they could just cut us off at the door and just give it to, have one of his servants give it to him.
Oh, I got a plan. If they do that,
Wait, what? Okay.
we'll just say Bren needs to speak with him.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But they have to use Bren because
Sure. All right.
I went by that with my mom. Okay.
No, it's a pretty name.
It's alright.
Elxaris is fine too. I'm just saying.
Elxaris is great. It's a really. I thought I made up a really good name. Okay. Anyways, I'll continue.
Yeah. Okay, we shall go inside.
All right. So you head up to the compound, and it looks like you're greeted with a different servant this time at the gates. Can I help you?
Yes. We presented our offering to the Seawolf earlier, and I actually was so inspired that I did a portrait, painted a portrait that I wanted to give to him additionally.
All right, I see. Thank you. And you'll see him like reach out his hand.
Is there any way an artist likes to? I've always liked to give my pieces to the people personally, in person, if at all possible.
Tell him it's from Bren.
Yes, I have Bren here with me.
let me check. And can you make a persuasion check, Illiana, with advantage for me to see how convincing of an argument?
Sure. Oof, well, good thing the advantage was there. Yep. Yep. You said persuasion, right?
Yes, please.
18 total.
18 total. Okay. All right. So he'll kind of take a look at you, both of you, and the drawing, and kind of nod and say he'll be right back. So
okay.
After a few minutes pass, he returns and says, "As long as it's brief, the seal will see you."
It will be as brief as anything.
All right. Follow me.
Okay, thank you.
And so they will take you up and around, and it looks like it's you pass actually the doors to the receiving room that you first met him, and head into a room that's down the hall to the right, just a little bit further, and it looks like it's a beautiful, a beautifully like lush like library. You know, it's lots of velvets and reds, and it looks really comfy, and there's lots of books everywhere. And you see the Seawolf, he's like in this like comfy chair, just sort of like lounging a little bit, and like has a book open. And when you guys enter, he kind of sits up and like tosses his book onto the table and says,
"Can I tell what book it is?"
"Yeah, you can make a perception check."
Yeah.
Oh, please. No. Oh, natural 20. So a total of 21.
He was definitely kind of thumbing through the book that you gave him. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Does he acknowledge us? He looks up, right?
Yeah. So he like looks up and like sits up because he's like sort of like lounging in the chair, and he like sits up and says, "Ladies, I didn't see you so quickly. What can I help you with?"
Understandable. I actually felt inspired by our last meeting, and I'm a bit of a new artist, and did this portrait for you, if you would so kindly accept. And she will take a few steps forward and gently offer out the piece.
All right, and he'll reach out and take it. Interesting style. Color's fantastic, though.
Thank you.
Thank you. But what do I owe this additional offering?
Oh, just sometimes I like to draw them of people we meet. Me and the group. I see you're taking a look at the book. I hope you enjoy it.
It's an interesting read, especially for one that you're offering a stranger.
It's not, winning any prizes, but very interesting story. One of the best that I've read, honestly. Top 5.
Right. I look forward to thumbing through it further.
Sounds great. She would start to turn, and then like she's about ready to go, and then have I noticed looking at him any like weird glances toward Elxaris?
Will you make an insight check for me, please?
Elxaris is like fidgeting.
Oof, I don't think that's gonna be very good. It's only a 12.
Only a 12. No, he seems to have his attention on you, so It's hard to tell.
We were talking afterwards, and I know that you said that it was a mistake, that you recognized my friend here. But she didn't remember you, but we were talking, and we did run into an obelisk, which are known to make people forget things. So that could have been one of the memories of you that she forgot.
I see. And you see his expression change just a little bit, and he'll like stand up and straighten himself out. So you think you, and he'll kind of like look around at Illiana and sort of like pay attention to Elxaris. Or someone I know.
You knew my name.
You look like someone I once knew. That's all. But I hadn't seen her in a very long time, so I could have very well been mistaken.
Yeah. This is gonna sound really, really odd. But, and she's going to, I know, she's gonna hold out her, is it her left or her right? One of her forearms, because I forget.
I think it's your left. Yeah.
It's my left. She will hold out her left forearm, and there is that mark of the storm that's engraved or tattooed onto it. Do you have something similar to this?
He's gonna kind of walk up to you and like eye Illiana a little bit on his way over, and say, "That's a rather intimate question to ask. Who exactly is asking that question?"
Well, my name is Bren, but only one or two people would know that nickname. My full name's Bren Allure. But I don't know who you are.
I see. Will you roll a persuasion check for me, please?
Persuasion? Oh! Nat 20! So that's a 22.
A 22.
Uh-huh.
His expression doesn't seem to change. Well then, if you don't remember who I am, then perhaps you aren't meant to. So something else I can help you ladies with. And you see him relax just a little bit and turn his attention back to Illiana.
No, that was all. Elxaris, is that all you need as well?
With all due respect, sir, I have come a long way. Very, very long way. And I don't have everything stitched together because it was stolen from me, so it's really not my fault this time.
Illiana's mentally kind of warning Elxaris, easy, calm down.
Please indulge me as someone whose heart was broken at a really, really young age and did things that maybe she's not proud of right now, but only to get closer to what she was searching for. Can I please see your forearms? Please. I know it's a weird request.
Young lady, the name that you're touting is almost like a ghost memory. I'm not sure how to feel about its presence. My forearms have been covered for many years, and for good reason.
Okay, well,
But how long are you on the island?
I don't know. Not very long. Or can you just say yes or no? Does Does Quinn ring a bell? She was a human on an island.
Yes. That name rings a bell. And you'll see him kind of like sigh and like look back and say, "Would you ladies like to stay for a drink?" And he'll turn. He'll kind of look at you and then look back at Illiana.
Yes, that would be lovely.
All right. A drink then. And he'll walk over and look like he has like a really nice bar cart and just like pour a pretty heavy-handed like straight liquor drink for both of you, and like bring over the glasses and sort of gesture for you to sit in like these comfy chairs.
Illiana will take the glass, nod, and sit down.
And Elxaris, what are you up to? Are you gonna sit down or?
Yeah. Well, yeah. She'll awkwardly sit down.
Okay. And you'll see him sort of like sit down and like throw one leg up on the on like the arm of his chair as if he's getting comfortable and say, "Let's get to know each other a little bit, and perhaps once I know a little bit more about you, I feel comfortable sharing."
Hey.
All right. So tell me, what are you doing on this island, the two of you?
Get slaves. What we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It was the truth.
Yep.
I'll kind of turn to Illiana. You're a beautiful woman. You know I meant, what are you doing on these islands? You aren't from the Obsidian Isles.
Right. Exploring. I was sent there by my home place and to do some exploring. Met up with my friend here and the other ones that were in earlier.
I see.
How long?
Where do you? Oh, go ahead, please.
How long have you been on this island?
Many years. Yes.
Experience.
Yes, this didn't come without a fight.
I can admire that. So much hedgehog.
So cute.
I love it so
So
much.
cute.
I love it.
Anything of interest you should tell me about who you are or why you're here?
Here on this island in specific, or the islands in general?
Just in general.
No. Again, just some exploring, making money where we can.
All right. And he will continue to make small talk with you guys for a little while. Is there anything in particular you guys would want to reveal about yourselves during the small talk to try and get him to open up?
Open up.
Mm-hmm.
Illiana would probably reveal where she's from, that she used to be a soldier. Maybe even going into a bit of her history in like the wars and stuff.
Okay. Okay, good. I'm going to send you a quick message.
Okay.
I see justice, and
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then
All the animals. Yeah.
got my dog's blending into the comforter. I know it. Alex
Okay.
would have bought a quid, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
And maybe name dropped Port Esteladu.
Okay. Do you how do you describe your mother in Port Esteladu and
Well, so she's human. Knows her way around daggers. She taught me.
Oh, sorry, Tasha. I meant like, is it like happy memories? Is it like how
happy
would you?
memories.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
For the most part, happy memories, and then when it gets more towards like the port town, there's more of a like hesitation to go too much into it because she's still not for sure, and also there's like some distaste with the immediate family and how they hated people coming in that weren't humans.
Okay. Okay. Can I have you make a persuasion roll for me? Actually, go ahead and make it both of you. Separate ones, please, for separate reasons.
Oh, not very good. It's only a 6.
5. Son of a bitch. Oh, now it rolls okay.
Okay. So as sort of the evening drinks come to a conclusion, you see that he's opened up a little bit, and he seems to be, paying attention to both of your stories. And well, ladies, it's been an absolute pleasure. I know you don't know how long you'll be on the islands, but I hope you do visit one more time before you leave. I'd like to maybe ask both of you a few more questions in particular. And he'll kind of like look at Elxaris, and then he'll kind of look at Illiana and give her a wink.
She will smirk.
She will brain talk to Illiana. Can you give us like an extra 2 minutes? Like meet me out front?
Sure. Yes. It has been a pleasure. And if we hear more than what we fear, then I'll be sure to stop by and pay you a visit.
That sounds delightful. Your friends are, of course, invited if you so want, but
okay. Well,
I'm all right with a more intimate party.
Noted. I will catch you out front, Elxaris. Illiana will start leaving.
Okay.
So Elxaris will have her back turned to make sure Illiana is out, and then turn around back to the Seawolf. It's just me and you. Is there any way that I can convince you just to be up front with me? No one understands why I did the things that I did to get to this point, but this is very, very important to me, and I just need to know if it was worth it or not. That's really it, Kitty. No one else is around.
Madam, it's concerning to me that you do not recall who I am. And I don't have any proof that you are who you say you are. Certainly you have a look about you, but it's hard to tell.
Is this not enough? And she'll show the mark on her arm and will say, you know, my mother didn't even have this, but I've told it matched somebody else.
Yes.
This, and the reason why I wear an eye patch, even though I don't need it. Like, it's not even a fashion choice. Like, he was the reason I think I was wearing it.
That was the deepest character revelation in this entire show that's been running for over a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to
That's why I'm wearing an eye patch. I wanted to be just like him, but was stuck somewhere who the only person who cared or loved me was my own mother. And I was under the rule of a very hateful king. I don't know what title it was.
So you're wearing your eye patch to be just like me.
I guess, I don't know, yes. Mom would tell me stories of your time together and eye patches because of following some deity I don't understand. But I wanted to be like you and run away and be on the seas and go traveling and be on boats, because it was the ocean's my home, right? Like if I could live in the ocean, I would. Yeah, it just didn't work out that way.
Can you explain to me exactly why my daughter is on this island trying to buy a slave?
I need to do right by those who helped me to get here. I'm buying a slave to return a mother to her son in hopes that someone could help return my father to me. I know it's not the same. It's totally not the same. But a mother should not be without her child.
Will you make a persuasion check for me?
Shit, damn it, fuck.
Huh?
So it was a good one.
Great. Good to hear.
3.
Wait, can she use my 20-month subscription die?
Sure, she can. Yeah.
I forgot. Yes, I have subscription dice. Oh, what's that?
Mm-hmm. What is it, Dan, for the sub?
Well,
Is
2d8, but however you want to run it. If you
No, that's fine. Yeah, 2d8.
2d8. Damn. Okay.
Danny says he's got one for you too, if you need it.
14. Okay. I would also like to
Danny's.
use.
Take Danny's.
Okay, I would also like to use Danny's.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Danny. 2d8 again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 25.
25.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yep. So as he stares at you for just a moment, if that's all you need, just one slave, I'd be willing to give that for you. It won't make up for what has happened, but maybe it's a start. You'll see him walk over to like a little writing desk and scribble out on a piece of paper and pour some wax onto it and put a seal on it and hand you a piece of paper and say, "Choose yours."
Thank you. So it's... Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
So it's true?
And you see him just sort of silently bring up the sleeve on his arm and show the mark of the storm that matches yours. Yeah. And then roll it back down. Come back to see me before you leave. Maybe bring your friend with you.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay, I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you for the. She'll like stick it in her pocket. I'll leave you to it. And she'll turn around and walk out and find Illiana.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask, going through all of that, like when she was when they were walking in, when Illiana was walking out, Victoria, how many? Can I make a perception check on like how many other people besides him I saw around, like guards and stuff?
Oh, sure. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Yeah.
Ooh, 18 total.
18 total. Okay. Yeah. So you see like the occasional serpent come through. You more so saw like a handful of, I guess, guards is an okay way of saying it. They seem like pirates,
Sure.
but that were sort of patrolling the grounds. Maybe like 6 of them total, like in different locations. But that's about all that you saw.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So as the ladies leave the compound, back to the guys who were at the tavern. I will say at about this point, Sally would have reached out to you and let you know that she got with Captain Draith, and that Draith, she thinks that they can make do with what they have, at least far enough out, as long as they're not being chased by pirates, with the skeleton crews on the 3 ships. So if that's what you're looking for.
That's great.
Perfect.
And is there anything? Did you find any extra folks that could help set them, or was it just not looking good for that?
That wasn't our job. We were
I'm so
just to be rigging the ships to blow, which, by the way, with the help of Lashana, thank you, and a couple of the other people on the ship, we should have them ready to go here shortly in about a few hours. So whenever you're ready, give us a signal. And that's all but our ship, the 2 ships with the slaves on them, and the marked Beauty, correct?
You sure we don't want to just set that one to blow, Jules? If they're out there doing it?
They said they couldn't do it, I thought.
No, I think you asked them not to.
I was under the impression that they could get all the other ships before morning.
They can.
Except...
So they can. So Loshana's helping, and they got some help from the ship, and they can do them all. But I heard it as you didn't want the Seawolf ship blown up with it. So.
It was more of they didn't have enough time to get it done. So I said, don't worry about it.
I see. Yeah, no, they can get it done if you need to add that ship to it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, all right. So all the ships, except for the 2 ships that have the slaves, and then your ship. Okay, got it. Okay.
Fantastic. Well, give us word as soon as it's done. Give us word, if you will.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say, and try and make sure that there's no like innocent people on the ships,
Right.
or kids at least.
The ships all look pretty deserted except for small crews upon them. The only thing about taking the 2 ships that have the slaves on them is that it looks like there are small crews that are protecting them. We'd have to get them eliminated with our forces from our ship scattered throughout the city doing reconnaissance work. If you're willing or you know someone else who could remove the crewmates from them so that we could board and get them out of dock.
We can take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. And she'll tell you exactly where in the shipyard those 2 ships are, since they know. Yeah.
I'll just check in, Jules, and if we find ourselves up elsewhere in the city while that's going down, perhaps we can send Derik's crew, Derik's recruits, out to the ship to manage that. You think, in case we're not near it when they need us, or would you think they'd be of better use elsewhere?
I don't know. It really depends on how well, like, do they totally see eye to eye with us on the changes we want to do?
I mean, they seem down simply because of like the end result, you know. I mean, they're not the best people in the world. They're pirates, you know.
Yeah.
They're, you know, and they chose this life. It's not like they were forced into it, but you know, they see your change as a welcome change. So
yeah, we'll talk
I'm
about
concerned about them seeing all their ships have been blowed up.
Yeah.
I mean, we can give them one of the ships.
Promise them one of the ships that once we're done, load all the slaves from one to the other out in the sea and let them go on their merry way.
A ship with no captain. A ship where they're all the captain.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that sounds interesting.
That's exactly it. Yeah, we'll swing that by. We'll swing by the ship where they're all equally captain. See if they're into that.
You know, if you're legitimately trying to pitch it to them, they'll probably seem a little confused, but also pretty drunk at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll just tell them we need them to captain a ship.
Okay.
Or help us take a ship, basically.
Yeah.
And then they can
Alright.
have it afterwards, as long as they promise not to murder anyone or take any slaves.
All right. Do we go now? Let's go now.
Eat some bread really quick, and then we'll...
It'll be a little bit. Just right. Take a nap.
Yeah.
Or whatever you need to do, or keep drinking. That's fine too. But yeah, right. Eat.
We're just taking a ship. We don't need to eat any bread.
Well, it'll be a bit. We'll let you know.
We have some preparations to do. You guys don't have anyone you particularly care about on any of the ships right now, do you?
Oh, no. Everyone important's off of them.
Okay.
All right.
Just no reason.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna wait. I'll just be waiting until we get that signal that things are good in the morning.
Yeah, I
Good to
mean,
go.
and yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to wait to try and remove the crews until after the ships have blown? Is that what the plan is?
We just want to know when they're ready to blow, so we can kind of
Okay.
do it all together.
I see. Okay, so she would indicate to you that they're going to be ready around like just after midnight at this point, because they have the extra.
Okay.
They have the extra help.
And
So-
the other thing is, guys, we have to get the Elxaris' alleged dad out of his quarters so Lashana can get in there.
Right. We'll probably
Maybe we just tell him. Huh? What's
Go
that?
ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, maybe we just tell him to come have a drink with us
Sure.
once Elxaris is back here.
Right. I think he took a bit of a liking to Illiana too, so perhaps if she's the one inviting. And I don't know if you caught that, but between the book and that, that
I mean,
look
can
in
you?
his face.
Yeah. She's a great girl.
Right.
You know.
So perhaps if she's the one inviting,
Oh,
She's up
maybe.
for it, right? He might be a
Oh,
little
yeah.
more willing to
Yeah.
meet up.
The old honeypot.
Yeah, she's so mysterious. It's quite alluring from time to time. Gives a wink at Linux.
All right. Well, let's find out where the girls are and meet up with them.
Right. Where are you? Mental message him. Well, we're coming back into the city. Are the two of you wrapped up with everyone safe?
Are we exiting Victoria this time? Hey, we just got out. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Here comes Elxaris. I'll call you back. So yeah, she'll kind of break off the connection when Elxaris is coming out. And she'll kind of guide Elxaris kind of away from the compound a bit. So, anything new? Anything different? Did it work?
Yeah. She'll take out the envelope with the seal on it. I know it's not much, but it is who we were coming for. We have her. This is to get Sebastian's mom.
Oh. Well, okay. So he gave you that. Think, we still have to kind of do our thing because it kind of grew a little bit larger than that, but that's good. That's good. So I'm guessing that means, was it a confirmation?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Let's sit down somewhere. She'll guide her to like a log or a bench or something. Okay, so he's your father. Okay. All right. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
I'm charging 20 gold an hour, by the way. How does that make you feel?
How does it make you feel? I'm not spending that much gold on this. Let me see your credentials. Illiana, we can't kill him. I can't.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. No.
Okay,
No.
here's the problem, Elxaris.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think, he seemed amiable enough, but I don't think that he's just going to be like, well, by the way, I'm going to let y'all take all of my slaves from this island. And I don't think that he's going to be like, hey, why don't I come with you, daughter? I'm glad that he revealed what you were hoping he would reveal, or thinking. I don't know about hoping, but wishing, praying. So that's a good thing. I'm not sure that there's a way around it, unless we can find some way to knock him unconscious instead of kill him.
Then what?
Leave him here on the island and leave. That way he's still here. We could tie him up, maybe? Get him tied up. Time to a bed? I don't know.
Oh my God.
That was a Stephanie remark, not an Illiana remark.
How dare you? I don't.
We have to continue what we're doing.
Yeah, I know.
And there's no way that he's just going to let us do that without at least, being incapacitated or unable to stop us. Even though he's your father, he might not stop to kill you. Or me, or anyone that you know.
he fancies you.
It doesn't, just because he thinks I'm attractive, doesn't mean that he's not going to drive a sword through me whenever I start, herding his slaves, off of his island.
He asked if we could come back and visit him before we leave. And I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Well, that's okay. Are you ready to tell the others? Maybe we can discuss it as a group?
I mean, we can, but they're just going to kill him.
Yes, but there's no way to do this and not involve them.
Okay.
Okay. All right. She will open up the lines of communication again. Okay, me and Elxaris are here. Where can we meet you? We're fine. We're safe.
Let's meet out front in the courtyard.
Okay. All right. We're on our way.
All right.
We'll go to the courtyard. Hey. Everyone.
What's up? How'd it go?
Well, we're still alive. He was amiable. Friendly even. Enjoyed the picture. Had a drink with us.
Sorry, did you say friendly or fatherly? I wasn't.
Okay. Did you want to say it, Elxaris, or did you want me to cliff notes it?
She'll take the envelope back out. I know it's not everybody, but maybe we can eventually work towards that, right? This is to get Sebastian's mom.
He gave her a paper because Elxaris.
Okay, yeah, he confirmed. We both have the same mark.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what?
That
What?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's my dad.
Oh, well, that's good and bad.
That complicates things. So
Yeah, I
But
didn't realize
it's-
you were part slaver.
Good that she found out. Good that she was able to talk to him.
Yeah, but I mean, yo, we can't. I am so conflicted right now.
about what?
So the one hand, y'all, like maybe I can get away from my patron because the deal is null and void now.
Right, good.
Like,
Yeah,
Like,
that's
she
what we
didn't
wanted
help-
the
That's
whole
great.
time.
That's great.
Yeah.
right. but you know,
Congratulations.
So
we
what's
can't.
wrong?
We can't kill him.
No, we're gonna arrest him or just take him.
We'll cop
Yeah.
from the...
No.
Okay.
Well, if
Okay.
he's-
Well, so that's something better than what I thought. We should try not to kill him.
Right.
Sure,
our
but-
hardest.
Right.
And
But I mean, if he tries to kill me, I'm probably gonna kill him first.
Oh God.
Like I've not killed so many people.
Right.
you will get your chance, Derik. I mean, have you seen the island?
Yes, almost everyone.
Sorry,
I've
I'm a
ever met,
little on
I've not
edge. I
killed.
didn't mean
if
to,
he
to
tries to
snap
kill
at
any
you.
one of you,
No, I understand that. I just think that we should definitely try not to.
Try and capture him. That's all the
Oh,
same.
absolutely.
possible?
If I have the choice,
Hey.
I will
Sure.
opt to not do that.
Sure. And we can bound him. We can
Yeah, yeah,
knock him out.
absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay.
Here's our end of things in case there's anything that you haven't been filled in on. I'll just If you already have, sorry, but otherwise they'll
Okay.
fill you in and everything going down on Lux. But if we have this from Elxaris, when around midnight, when we're ready, we can just walk right on board with that and make sure that we get the mother, Sebastian's mother. Make sure she's there and we can see her, and and then from there, enact the plan. Take her off the ship, enact the plan. We've got people coming to help take over one of the ships. We fight off anyone on the other one to help out, and then bolt.
Yeah, we also need to get him out of his chambers.
Oh
At some
yeah.
point. Why don't we invite him onto our ship, and then we just fucking tie him up there?
All right, and so I don't know if he'd be willing to do this, Illiana, but I caught that he has a bit of. I feel like he has a wee bit of a thing for an interest in you.
Oh, he does.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So, do you think that you'd be willing to invite him?
Willing
down?
to bear Illiana's sibling? Or
What?
no, Elxaris' sibling?
To be my
Right.
Oh!
No, that's fine. I mean, I tried to be a little flirty with him today to try and make him a little, more amiable to talk. So yeah, I can try to, he did offer to have us, to join us in drinks at some point before we leave.
All right.
He did say that, it could be a group meeting or a private one. Yeah.
All right.
So why don't we just write him a note?
Hey.
Have
Sure.
someone take him the note,
All right.
tell him to meet us on our ship,
I can write him a note.
and then we
Perfect.
just
I can take it to
tie him up.
him.
no.
No.
No,
No.
I think that
No.
might no.
Yeah.
That'll
No.
complicate
It's
No.
kind
things.
of romance
Yeah.
here, right? If you're like,
Yeah.
hey,
Well,
Paul, my
yeah,
friend
I'm
really likes
setting-
to have
I'm-
some drinks.
I'm setting my dad up with my friend. It's
Yeah.
fine.
No, I think
no, Elxaris, you should stay on the ship. Probably.
we're going
Who
to
hasn't?
I don't.
Let's be
I
serious.
don't.
we're going to get to
I don't want to stay on the ship. Can
we're
I?
going to get a courtier. We're going to get a courtier.
Yep.
We're going to hire someone just to take
Someone
no,
who will
we
stay.
have no money.
No, I
unemotional.
have
We have
money.
money.
I will
We have
do it.
money.
I will pay
Right.
for a courier.
Can I
It's
listen?
fine.
But
No,
because this is going to be the last chance I get.
you'll
Because
be
y'all
on the
are
ship.
either going
Because
to
Just
Tell
come on the
going-
ship.
we're going to.
We're bringing
Yeah,
him
he's
back
coming on
with
the
us.
ship.
You have
It's
3
fine.
days.
Yeah.
to
only-
tie him up, y'all,
Yeah.
to arrest him. So yeah, this is my last
Just
chance
some
for a
bondage
one-on-one.
with your dad.
No, he'll be there.
No.
We'll leave the room
We'll
if
be
we
on the
need
sh-
to.
right.
Like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
We'll be on the ship for 3 days. You'll be able to have one-on-one.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
With plenty
We'll
of
make
time.
sure of it. We'll make sure.
We got-
Yeah,
We got
I get to have a
plenty-
conversation with him tied up.
Yes, we have
Yes.
plenty of rope.
We won't gag him.
Right.
Hey.
A lot of rope.
Gonna,
Illiana
that's
has
gonna work
an
out.
alarming amount of rope.
I have Zone of Truth.
Yeah,
We can make it work.
Way
It's
too much
That's
rope.
not. It's
That's great.
not. What are you
So
trying to
much
say? What are you trying to say?
So find him after 34 years,
Yes.
and we're going to
Elxaris.
snatch him up, tie him up, and then I get a one-on-one with a prisoner.
Elxaris.
That makes me feel
Wait,
so
Elxaris,
good.
you're
Elxaris.
34?
Yes.
Didn't you tell me you were like 22?
That's
Something
not
like that?
important right now.
Thaxel's 20. And Elxaris is
No, I'm pretty sure Elxaris said she was like 22.
no.
And
Well,
then
she
Jules
would have
picks
lied.
that up. Like, wait.
She's 34. I just
You
looked.
definitely told me you were like 22 or 23.
Does,
But
it
she
doesn't
lied.
matter right now. Okay.
I know, I'm
Right.
just,
Oh, sorry. So this is about Sebastian's mom and people being held as slaves on this island. I don't mean to be harsh about it, but you'll have your time with your pa. We have to make sure this all goes perfectly smoothly.
Elxaris, it'll be too dangerous for you to go alone. I understand. It was fine with 2 people. It was fine that I was right outside when you
Yeah.
talked to him one-on-one before. But going all the way there and being the only person there, it's not good.
It's bad.
To drop off the
Yeah.
letter.
Yes,
No,
it's
You're
fine.
gonna share it. I thought you were polydadmerous.
We will get him here. We will tie him up.
And you can
And
have all the conversations.
we
you
can
want
even
with
put him in a separate room and you can talk to him. Like, we don't have to be hounding over your shoulder the entire time. We just need to make sure that he's incapacitated.
I mean, y'all are gonna do it. So it's I'm not okay with this.
What are
You're
you
not
not
okay with us not allowing you to take the letter on your own?
Correct.
That,
It's fine. It's fine. Go hire a courier.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you understand why though?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way you're gonna be able to stay neutral when you're dropping off a letter for him to come and get arrested by us. There's absolutely no way.
Okay.
I'm going to get to writing this letter. I need some time, some privacy.
Make it real spicy, Illiana. Make it real fucking suggestive.
I'm going to
Great.
sit down with my book right over here.
Yeah. Tell him how much rope you have.
Yeah, there's many a book that start with this premise of your daughter's friend with so much rope.
So Illiana will write her letter. I'm not going to sit here and write a letter on the spot, but it will be
No, I can wait.
mildly.
We want to hear it.
It will be mildly suggested that. Wait a minute. Should I tell him that it's just me, or should I say that should I have him expecting more than just one person here?
Oh, probably. Well, I mean, mostly you, perhaps a person or two, but make it sound like at
Okay.
least you'd
All
like
right.
some alone time after
Sure.
everyone
Sure.
clears.
Sure, I will. Okay, so I will make it seem like that there a few of the group might be there, to invite him over for drinks to our ship. That a few of the other group, might be there too, but that she would heavily suggest in the last quarter of the letter that she would like some alone time with him. Not go into too much detail, but just, we're talking like 1 to 100. We're going about
A 69.
69? No. How about like 48?
Reaction is gold.
And since she's read the book that he's reading, she might drop a couple little things in there from the book too that she remembers because she's read it a few times.
Oh, snap.
Okay. Will you just roll a persuasion check for me at advantage, please?
Sure. Well, that went somewhere else. Ooh, good thing it was an advantage. 18 total.
18 total.
No. Wait. 20 total.
Total.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, Jules, is your thing a passive thing for her, or is it like actually active?
Which thing?
Your thing where you grant a bonus to.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
give her some pointers. It's active,
It's
and I'll give her a
active.
+5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just edit
This is
it.
what
I'll
the
just do
boys
some
like.
slight revisions.
Okay. All right. Sure. I will just kind of mark that out and
Because,
write above it.
He
and
adds only the word boobs 4 times.
Yeah. Because
I'll
good grammar is sexy. Yeah.
yeah. Elxaris, do you have any any perfume, any scent?
I have some perfume.
Something. Do you?
Yeah.
That I can spray on the letter.
Yeah. I'll give you some.
Can I? Thank you.
Yeah.
So she will spritz the letter with some of Jules' perfume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cologne.
Jules likes to smell nice.
Okay.
The
great.
pH balance is skin. and The
Mm.
pH balance works better with perfume.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. Let me write that down.
May I
Jules
ask?
wears perfume.
Yeah. No. The role, and also that Jules works with her. And then, Steph, how close to the information that's in the chat right now is the description that Illiana is? I just want to
Wait.
see her.
What? Wait a minute. What do you mean? How far am I going back?
Just into the
let's
link.
see.
Not that far.
There's
Oh.
a link.
There's a GIF.
There- yeah. I mean, we'll get there about maybe
Oh.
like
Oh.
50% suggestive. Sure.
Okay, great. I
How
just wanna make you
far
look at
away is
Yeah.
the tent? Or how far away are we from the Seawolf?
Well, Like in the tavern?
We're in the tavern now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is?
I mean, it's not terribly far. It's a very small. I sent you guys the map last week. It's a very small little. They kept calling it a city, but it's very small. It's like maybe like a small town.
So, like, if I were to go outside, I could see it.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Cool. Not familiar. Okay. No, I was just curious.
So Illiana will take the letter and, I guess, go out to the port and see if there's anyone, like any courier service or anything.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say that you find a not as drunk pirate that you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much gold would that be?
Whatever you hand him, they're pretty drunk.
I will. I'll give him a gold.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. She'll walk back. It is done. On its way.
All right. So let's go. Yeah, let's go to the ship, and let's wait. You did add a sense of urgency to it, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, after reading that, he will want to be urgent about it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Thanks, I guess. So weird.
What's weird about it?
Nothing. It's fine.
I mean, unless it was like based in truth.
No.
Then that would be weird.
No, it's not based in truth at all.
Okay.
Illiana's reacting like she stuck a couple of nudes in there, and now she's like,
yeah, right. Yeah.
You're funny.
Some
You're
water
funny.
paint, some watercolor.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
Once again, 5-year-old comes in, it's just the best.
What are nudes, Dad?
All right.
Yeah, guys, let's go wait on the ship.
Right.
Once we... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Victoria.
No, go ahead, please.
I was going to say, once we get back to the ship, Illiana will go in and take off, like, her heavy armor, and just have, like, her leather pants and her, like, shirt on.
Okay. All right.
Keep
So
it together, Leonard.
Yeah.
Keep it together.
Yeah, Lennox looking for any lotion nearby.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Jules also produces lotion for Leonard.
Oh, your
jeez.
lifesaver.
Jules has it
Jesus.
handy. He
Yeah.
sees the look and he's there for
I'll hold my
him.
hands
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Just-
Load me up. Load me up.
Oh my god, y'all are ridiculous. Okay,
What a
so
good friend.
before we get to the ship, are we within 30 feet?
30 feet of what?
From the tavern to the Seawolf's tent area.
To his compound?
Compound.
I mean, you're probably to the gate outside of the compound itself. You're probably maybe like 120 feet, but you know that
Okay.
like there's the gate, there's the compound itself within it, and then you go into the house. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll probably quickly check in. Just all right. So are we doing our thing with the other two ships while the captain's there with Illiana? Are we doing that and then racing back?
I think we go back to the ship, wait for the captain because we don't know when he's going to come,
Right. All right.
and then once we have him, we'll come back in, get Greg and the boys, set off some bombs,
All
and
right.
get the fuck out of here.
All right.
enough.
So am I greeting him at the door? Are we just going to, some of you going to be sitting in the room like you're starting to have drinks, or are we just getting...
Let's look
Yeah,
like
I mean,
we're
we'll just
almost
be-
done
we'll
with
just-
drinks.
We'll just be doing boat shit. Like,
right.
We'll just be
Okay.
hanging out.
And that way we can be like, "Oh, we've had a long night. We're gonna retire and then just leave you."
Okay, so how
can
long
wait.
is that happening? How long am I being alone with him?
Well, it takes him 15 minutes to get here. I mean, it took us 15 minutes anyway to get up there. How
Yeah.
long does your friend need, Jules? With him out?
Well, I mean, once he's out of there, once we tie him up, she has as much time as she needs.
Right.
Yeah, so I guess when are we getting to the tying up part?
As soon as you get him onto the ship, like inside.
Right.
I figure you'll stand on the deck and wave at him when he approaches, and then we'll just fucking jump him.
Okay.
Should we wait till he's...
after we
I'm
bring him
imagining,
inside? After we bring him inside.
Hey. That'd be better.
I'm imagining
Guess we should
Illiana
look
playing
out.
this like that cop from that South Park episode where he was undercover as a prostitute.
Do we want
I really haven't seen that.
do we want to get him a little vulnerable?
Yeah, you can
That's up
get
to
his
you.
pants off if you need to.
Right. If you think I'd say that whatever we can do within like 10 minutes or so, 15 maybe at the most, because everyone's waiting on the boats as well.
I mean, it's up to you, Illiana. We can wait as long as you want.
I
Yeah,
know.
Illiana,
I'm not wanting to wait.
First, that's okay.
I'm just asking what would be
Yeah.
better to get him on the ship. Everyone's here, and all of a sudden we just jump on him as soon as we get him inside, or to be like, oh, the rest of you are like, oh, let's long night, we're heading in, and then I can lead him. How would that work? Lead him into a room, and
Well, do we know?
Wait.
Is he
Are we
able-
intent on not killing him? Was this agreed?
Oh,
Yes.
This is Steven.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we can't just bind him and toss him into the water.
No. We're gonna
we
bind
want-
him. So
we want to keep him.
if we can do it without hurting him, that'd be great.
Sure. Okay. All right. So, take him into a room, get things initiated, and then
Heck yes.
I
First,
can.
maybe second base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let us know.
Take it as far as you need to. It's
Yeah.
If
Well-
if
we're
he's
not
a
here to
weapon user, that might be handy if he's going to lower his weapons. But if he's not, if he's magic user,
She
well,
wants him
really-
to raise his weapon.
Oh, right.
No, I don't. That's not. I'm not going that far, Derik. We're just get him to take off some clothes, and then I can
Oh, his weapon.
mind message everyone, and
Sure.
y'all can come in and
Yeah.
tie him up.
If you feel you can get it within that, fairly quickly, since we've got some people that are going to pass out drunk,
Sure.
but we need them awake and taking over a ship before they do that.
All I need
Yeah.
is a couple of minutes.
I believe it. All right.
Whoa. Okay.
All right.
From personal experience. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
All right. Well, let's just wait until it's time. I'm gonna probably chill with Elxaris as much as I can, since she's going through a lot, and I feel like she's being shifty.
Okay. Can you roll a perception check at advantage? Jules as well, given the
Ooh, oh, it's perception.
What you
That's not
messaged me,
great.
yeah.
Dirty 20.
okay.
19.
Okay, yeah. For sure, both of you notice Elxaris at some point trying to sneak out and away from the group.
Where are you going?
Snap.
What's where are you going?
What?
Why are you sneaking out?
Thinking?
Well, that was
I'm just getting some air. Y'all
Oh,
keep like
sorry.
talking about fucking my dad, and it's just too much for me to handle right
well,
now.
you were talking about it, not even.
Yeah, you
10 hours
definitely
ago.
were the first person to talk about fucking your dad.
I didn't know he was my
But-
dad.
Elxaris, that was sneaking out. I know the
I-
difference between sneaking away and
Elxaris.
walking away.
Oh,
What's up
Elxaris,
here?
Jules is going to reach out his hand. Say, Elxaris, will you please just come with us?
Since she's
Really
back
shame
into
we
a
had to wait an
corner.
extra week for this.
Yes. She'll,
Will you
God.
hold my hand?
no,
Aw.
Why not?
I'm good.
Jules looks visibly sad.
Good.
Good.
So many emotions right now. So many.
Alex, we're here with you. With you. I know there's a lot going on. But we're in this together. I'll follow, whatever Jules' lead is. Of course.
Let's go to the ship. Let's try and relax. We're not going to hurt your dad. Unless he tries to hurt us first. And even then.
Illiana's going to make him die of a broken heart.
Yeah, that was,
Elxaris, there are 20 people on those ships that were taken from their families.
Great.
You need to understand the
rescue
gravity of
them.
the situation.
Oh, I'm
20
aware.
people.
Okay.
Look, if you have what is it you had in mind doing? You're sneaking away, which means you had something to do that you didn't want to tell us, but just share with us. Maybe we can work something out.
I just needed to get a breather. That was it. There's too much talking about tying up my dad, and you can talk to him when he's a prisoner. Like,
I don't know how it works with player to player, character to character. Can I do an insight of some sort?
No, I mean, she doesn't want to tell us. She doesn't want to tell us what she was going to do. So
it is pretty awkward
can't
to have everybody talk about tying up your dad.
that's it.
We can't help her if she doesn't want to be helped.
No, but can you just sit around and listen while everyone else is talking about either killing your dad or tying them up to
Nobody
go fuck them
talked
or
about
not
it.
fuck them, and then you get to go talk to them while they're a prisoner?
Well,
Is that okay with you?
Let's go take a walk then. Right? Let's
We're
get
all
out of
just
here,
playing
away
fuck,
from
marry,
that,
kill
take a
with your
walk.
dad.
You're right. Let's go.
We won't talk about it anymore.
Okay. I'm thirsty.
Well, we got a drink.
Your dad's
Well, we know that,
thirsty.
Elxaris.
Yes,
I see where you get it from.
Yes.
Apple doesn't fall too far from the
Hereditary.
tree.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's where she gets it from.
You both really want to
Wow.
kiss Illiana.
Yeah. Oh man! All right.
He's gonna
So,
bring a bottle with him, an empty bottle here.
Yep. Have this game. All right. So as Elxaris attempts to cool off, and we wait to see the reply of the Seawolf from Illiana's letter, we'll go ahead and end tonight's session right there.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I wasn't
Oh, God.
ready.
My goodness.
Wait, so Stephen is going to miss the combat.
Maybe some of it.
Fuck.
I don't know.
No, it's not
We
happening.
never know.
We'll talk about it
I just
after.
wanna-
We'll talk it off
I want
stream.
to fight something.
I know you do. I thought you were
I
going to try and go
really
fight
do.
things. Yeah. So
It's going to be an hour and a half sexy time roleplay. We all know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Vivid.
Just
Yeah.
for you, Steven.
Yeah.
Just for you.
So, all right. Well, players, as usual, thank you so much for playing. Viewers, thanks for hanging out. If you guys are new and you aren't aware, we play a lot of D&D on the stream. We play on Sunday nights, Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and twice on Saturday nights. On top of that, Steph and I have Dungeon Craft, where from 2 to 4 on Tuesdays, we paint minis and spill the tea. Sometimes
So many hot takes.
so many hot takes.
Roast people.
Yeah.
Like, how hot? How hot are these takes?
We
So hot.
Okay,
God.
that's...
we need a TVMA for us, really, for a painting stream.
Awesome.
And then from 12 to 3 on Fridays, Steph has Mad Art with Steph, where she illustrates different moments from around the campaigns on the channel. And then hopefully starting in the new year, if we can get the tech issues fixed, we'll be back with Mad Art Plays with our board games on Sundays. But right now we're still on a hiatus. So yeah. And if you like what you see and you want to support the stream, we do have a Patreon. And you get a lot more for your Patreon support than you do by subscribing on the channel. So we definitely suggest that if you have the means to and you want to, go ahead and jump over there and support us. I think that's about everything to wrap up our last session of 2020. I know.
Thank
I
God.
know.
Exciting.
Wow.
Just
And
the
I'll
2020
leave
part.
it- Yeah, just the 2020 part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, who are we going to go over and raid?
I'm thinking
tonight?
the Soglor, they popped up
Mhm.
and they're good to go. So
They're our friends, and we might as well go do it. So, everyone, have a fantastic rest of your year. Have a great new year, and we will see you in 2021. Have a good one, everyone.
Yay.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Sunday night people. Y'all take care.
I